let's look at how data can be imported from a REST API. This can be done by using the call REST endpoint function in the REST plugin. This function allows you to call REST endpoints by specifying the URL, method, query string, and any additional parameters that are needed. Query string parameters can be defined in the query string dialog box. Methods include get, post, put, and all other standard REST methods. Body format can also be set to text, XML, JSON, stream, URL encoded content, or multi-part encoded content. Body format can also be specified. Other settings include sign with certificate, sign request, the output type, which we will leave a string right now, handling all status codes, allowing untrusted certificates, timeouts, as well as setting up a web proxy. You also have full control over authentication methods. Let's call a simple endpoint in debug mode to see what the data output looks like. For now, data is coming through as a JSON string. This JSON string can be imported into a type to make it more manageable. In Linx, types can be imported from XML or JSON objects, as well as schemas. Types can also be created manually without importing them. This is what the type looks like once it's imported. We can now set the output type to be a list of the type that we imported. This will make the data much more manageable. When calling the endpoint in debug mode, we can now see that the data is in a much more manageable format. Because data is in a list, we can use a for each loop to access each individual data element in that list. From here on out, the data can be used in any way, shape, or form. You could, for example, write the data into a text file or apply transformations to it. You can even write the data into a database. Data can also be combined with data from other sources. It will all depend on your requirement. Let's write the data from the API to a database. I'm going to use the connection string that I've already created as a setting. For the SQL, I'm going to generate an insert via Linx. Then, for the parameters, you can access the values in the for each loop. This, of course, is not the only option. Once the data is obtained from the API, it can be used in any way, such as storage, manipulation, distribution, or any combination of the sort. To learn more, go to linx.software.